Hey guys, hope you are well and just want to say welcome to week 1 of the next 6 weeks of your fitness challenge. For those of you that haven't met me yet, my name is Jason. I'm the director of Ultimate Fitness Queensland, UFQ here. The girls that work for me you would have met either Emily, Alana, maybe both. If you've already done classes today, done them this morning, great job. If you haven't booked into those classes, make sure you check your emails because we're sending you weekly emails and you should have got at least 4 emails over the last few days coming through by the time you're watching this video with the booking links, staff profiles, etc. And we'll send out an email every week. We obviously post content in the Ultimate Fitness VIP group as well. You'll have our numbers, email addresses, everything. So there's definitely lots of points of contact for you guys to ensure that you guys get the best results, get the best experience, the best journey the whole way through this challenge. So today, week 1, what we want to do is send out videos for mindset coaching, tips on nutrition. I think those are 2 really important and key areas for success long term because, and you guys may have known this, you might have done a challenge before, maybe you spoke to people that have done challenges before. When we ever set a time frame on something, so 6 weeks, this is a 6-week fitness program. When we send those, what we find is that people often, I guess, switch off at some point. A lot of people struggle with sickness or they end up having a bad week and they think that it's the end of everything because they have a challenge and they're like, I've got to get the best results in this 6 weeks as possible, that when they don't, they kind of think that it's the end of the world and it's the end of the line, when really, guys, this 6-week block, it's just a small 6 weeks for the rest of your fitness journey and the rest of your life. So the first key thing that I want to talk about in terms of mindset here is, guys, this isn't the end of the world, okay? This isn't the end of the world at all. Some people are going to have an amazing 6 weeks. They're going to have killer results in 6 weeks. I know people, we've had clients get amazing results in 6 weeks, okay? But there's a small percentage that get the biggest loser type losses that you might have seen. Okay, so most people are just going to get an average result in terms of the body composition. Some of you guys have said to me, you're not doing this, purely for any body composition results, which is awesome. You're doing it for mindset. You may be doing it for something a bit different, but understand that at the end of the 6 weeks, you will be in a much better place than where you started. And then another 6 weeks on, same thing, and another 6 weeks and another 6 weeks, and it keeps going. So I want you guys to really focus on where you were when you started this as opposed to what you're going to end up finishing wise. A lot of people don't show up for their final weigh-ins and challenges. We do them all the time at gyms. He's like, oh, well, I didn't lose much on the scales. And there's so much more than what you lose on the scales. It's just been an indicator of how you went and how your performance went. So I don't want you guys focusing solely on that, okay? And I want everyone to finish this challenge. The end of this 6-week challenge, we'll be putting together a plan for all of you moving forward. Absolutely, that's the key. It doesn't stop at the end of the 6 weeks challenges. We move on, we keep going, we keep trying to fight for other goals. So that's the first thing. Guys, understand this. At some point, you are going to probably get sick. Some of you will get sick throughout this challenge. It's flu season. It's happening, okay? We've got a lot of it already going around. So you might miss a week, a few days. Again, not the end of the world. Some of you, life might get in the way. Family, work, kids get sick. There's so many things that are going to happen that it's really hard for anyone to get 6 weeks of perfection, flawless participation. Okay, some of you will, but 6 weeks, life gets in the way. Okay, everyone's going to get crook, everyone's going to get sick at some point. Job's going to be a pain. You might have to do overtime. Someone else gets sick at work, so you're pulling the slack. Kids will get sick. Partner's going to give you the shits, friends are going to give you the shits, there's going to be weddings, parties, all these things happening, okay? It's really, really hard to be able to get 6 weeks uninterrupted. Really hard, okay? So probably the best tip and advice that I've always given people is to understand that as you're going through these things, expect that it's going to happen and be okay when it does, okay? If you miss a week, I don't want you to get to the end of the week and just throw in the towel. You go, that's life, I move to the next week and I'm back on track. Meaning the end of that 6 weeks, you might not get as much weight loss as you wanted, okay? But you're better than when you started the challenge, and that's the key. Keep thinking back to what it was like before you started this challenge. So if you guys focus on that stuff, okay, I guarantee you that you're gonna end this challenge in a much better headspace. You're gonna understand that things get in the way. There's no such thing as perfection, it doesn't happen. And then you're able to reset and move forward. And as I said, we won't be letting you guys go at the end of the 6 weeks and just sending you on your way. We're going to help you. We're going to put a plan in place for you. We want you to stay on. We want you to continue on your journey. So that's something that we will work with you guys on individually, one-on-one with your mentors, and we'll go through that. And I want you to, at the end of each week, make sure with your mentor you are discussing any issues that come up, you know, especially if you had a bad week, you got sick, kids got sick, boss, whatever it might be. Make sure that you are having that discussion with your personal mentor along the way, because they can help you, they can put it into perspective for you, and you should be okay. So guys, that's about it for this first video. I want you guys to just focus on doing stuff this week that you haven't done. Get to 2-3 classes. Don't try to go 100% on your diet. Don't try to train 7 days a week. Don't overdo it. Just do something this week that you hadn't been doing last week, last month, last year. I know there's some guys that haven't trained for a very long time. So even if you do 3 sessions this week, that's better than before, yeah? So focus on just ticking some little boxes each week as you go along. Next week, we'll talk a little bit more about some mindset tips and tricks that you can put into place to make sure that you are staying on track, and understand that there's some things that, you know, you can't control. You can't control the traffic, you can't control if there's road works, but what you can control is that you can get up a little bit earlier just in case. So focus on controlling the things in your life that you can. Don't get overwhelmed by things that you can't. There's nothing you can do about it, and you guys will have a really good 6-week journey, I guarantee it. So if you have any questions, concerns, problems, anything mindset related that you'd want to talk about, please let us know. Please reach out to us, because we're here to help you. Other than that, guys, I wish you all the best. Hopefully I will see all of you at some point during the week. Run some of the classes, but otherwise, please, if you see me in the gym, come and introduce yourself if you haven't already, and we're going to make sure that you guys end up doing some really cool things this challenge. Thanks, guys.